Hey everyone, 25th of May, just another blog on some of the other interests that I have in this wonderful world. And I'm really, look, as a coach, it's my job to try to express myself as best as I can. I have a certain core beliefs in regards to health, and I think there's a lot of misinformation out there in regards to what we need to do as humans, as a biological creature, to maintain our health. What we've been taught is a lot of regurgitated information and science. We know about going to the gym, and I think we understand eating our vegetables and having minerals and vitamins and things like that. But what we don't understand is why. Now, what we don't understand is how do these things relate to us at a cellular level? What's actually happening right down at a cellular level that's going to maintain our health or put us into the reverse and cause sickness? What's happening in our society that we would have such a high rate of sickness and ailments around the world? And it's actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, for me, I've had some friends come and challenge me on my beliefs. I believe in cellular health. I believe in electromagnetics. I believe in energy fields. I believe in our own auras. I believe that we're based around energy, and I believe that the science should be purely focusing on how energy relates to our health. That, to me, is the answer to all of our questions in regards to sickness, whether it's cancer, whether it's diseases, whether it's a skin condition, whether it's depression, whether we talk about autism, and I talk about toxicity within our body and heavy metals and all of these things which are creating an adverse reaction. Or metals create higher electronic responses. So what happens is when we get metals into our brain, we're going to have a change in response up in there. It's like anything when you chew on aluminium, you've got your fillings in your teeth. What happens? We get a massive electric shock. So there's a lot to be learnt, and I think we're not going to be taught at school because the schooling system does not support this type of knowledge. All it does is sculpt our society to get a job and to pay bills and tax. That's it. Right? There's not a lot of enterprise going on, and my job as an individual, and something I've decided to do, I'm 43 coming up this year, I'm going to go pretty hard on energy healing and going to be looking at our education system in the first 20 years and trying to get back to what we were doing 2,000 years ago. And I think that was connecting with the universe and connecting with holistic science and connecting with the earth, in the sense of understanding how our biology relates to that and everything around us. So what I wanted to do today is to share with you a website. I just came across it. It's based on electromagnetic fields. Now, I've got this little toy, and I did do a video on it, but the video for some reason didn't work with the audio, so I might have to shoot another one, but that's okay. I'll do that another day. Now, what this is an electromagnetic or radiation tester. Now, I bought this because I'm really mindful of electromagnetic fields, and I believe that Wi-Fi and certain electric devices and household appliances are causing us sickness. We know about power lines, so there's a little bit of knowledge out there, but we forget to bring it forward as something that's important in our life. And I don't think it's discussed enough. I think we need to have some more conversations about it. Now, with this little thing, what I wanted to do, and I did wander around my house with this, and I found all these pockets of electromagnetics. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to actually pick it up, but I'm in a standing position in front of my computer now. You can see the red light here. It's already starting to read a harmful level. This is literally probably about a foot away from the camera here, so it's still going. But it's not too bad. But if I bring it right down, you might not actually be able to see it, but I'll try. It's upside down. Oh, what happens if I do this? Oh, right. Now, if I bring it down to a certain part of the computer, it actually goes up to about 4.6 microteslas. So there's no doubt, and even when I walk around the house, I'll be standing in a standing position, and this will be going off. And if I go and put it next to a microwave, you'll find it will just go through the roof, even when it's off. So there's some really serious issues, and even Wi-Fi routers, ballistic. The circuit boards in your house, ballistic. And if you're walking past that every day or hanging around these things for prolonged periods of time, you go to work and stand in front of your computer or you're too close to the TV, these certain things. I've got some powerful speakers here. When I put this down before I left it on, and it was just beeping at me the whole time, and I realised I'm not in a healthy environment here. So you've got to look at ways of negating electromagnetic field. So that's just my electromagnetic field radiation tester. I'll just turn that off. Now what I wanted to do is go through this website, Electromagnetic Fields, and it's called iyashisource.com, and it's under electromagnetic fields, so it's worth just having a look. It's actually a really cool page, and I've been looking at a whole heap of these pages. And they talk about electromagnetic fields. So I'm just going to read out this first paragraph. All electrical appliances produce electromagnetic fields which are damaging to our health. Typical electrical appliances run at 50 to 60 Hertz, which is significantly higher than the Earth's and our body's magnetic fields, which range between 7 to 8 Hertz. So I think the Earth's resonance is around about 7.85. So Schumann resonance, they tested that, and I think it does move around between 7 and 8. Getting back to the paragraph, when EMFs come within proximity to our bodies, they cause damage to the cells by disturbing the environment, disturbing their magnetic field. The stronger the magnetic field and the higher the frequency, the more damage will occur. High frequency waves start occurring in cell phone transmissions, radio waves, microwaves, Wi-Fi, other similar devices like smart meters, which are much more dangerous than regular electronics. Now they're going to Wi-Fi, 5G soon. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that our society is just going to be zapped entirely, continuously, while big pharmaceutical companies and all these, people are going to be having problems with depression and sickness and skin and all this stuff, and we're not going to have an answer for it. We're going to blame for all these other parts of life, and and I think we're used to that. And all we do is go to the gym and eat more vegetables, expecting this to solve our issues. I don't think it is. EMFs are the hidden, invisible killer, and I think we really, really, really need to talk about this more and share this and discuss it and find ways of removing it, or removing it from our environment. So we shouldn't be living in it at all. And this is premise for me to go and do my research on pyramid technology, and I will be doing that in the next couple of years. I'm already doing it. I've got to book flights and go travelling around the world a little bit to some places. I've organised some meetings with some scientists. Now, just measuring EMFs, we can measure EMFs in units called Gauss, G-A-U-S-S. I'm not very good with pronouncing things at the moment. Gauss. Studies have shown that anything above 3 milligauss will start to have negative physiological effects on the human body. Also, the Gauss readings get exponentially higher the closer you get. For example, if you have a reading of 4 milligauss at 2 feet away, you'll have a reading of 16 milligauss at 1 foot away, and etc., etc. So there's no doubt we've got some things to be worried about. Now, what this website's done is put it into some groups. So the worst things are microwaves, Wi-Fi, microwave towers, those big, I forget what they call them, mobile phone towers, microwave towers, smart hydrometers, electric water ionizers, aeroplanes, subwoofers. Second most dangerous, 1 to 3 feet away, a fridge, wireless routers, electric blankets, cell phones, other electric water ionizers, laptop computers, cordless phones, clothes dryers, televisions, circuit breakers, fluorescent lights, anything that's close to our body. Imagine anything that's close to our brain, like phones. I think we're starting to get it. We've got to start doing this soon, moving everything as far away from our body. Then it just goes down and even talks about toasters and electric heaters and battery operated headphones and anything. I've got hearing aids. I've got little batteries in there. So what's that doing to my body? I need to know what these things are doing, and it's so close to my brain. It can't be healthy. So all I'm going to do is just plant the seed. Go and look into electromagnetic fields. Have a look at a Yashi source. Go and have a look at newpyramids.ru. So newpyramids.ru. There's some really cool videos on golden ratio pyramids and structures and how it changes electromagnetics in our favour. Look, we've got a lot more to talk about in regards to this whole science. Now, even on where is my page? Okay. This page also goes into talking about wands. Now, I'm going to be a little bit skeptical on this initially because I don't totally understand the science and whether or not this works or not. But they're talking about it sending out a very core set of frequencies that will realign our biosphere. Now, I believe in that. So I do believe in resonation and music, certain tones, and it has to be within the Pythagorean sacred scales, 4 through 2, any of those certain nature-based frequencies at a certain level can definitely realign our chakras and realign our biosphere and heal our cells at a cellular level in regards to its own or individual electromagnetic fields. So very, very interesting topic. Lots of stuff on this website. They've got different products and things like that. No doubt there's, everyone's trying to make some money out of things. However, I think the science is sound. And it's time we brought the pyramids back, got rid of this westernized, capitalized society, and everything's about narcissism and materialism and consumerism and technology. I don't really want to be tapped into the technology. I think we're going to lose ourselves. I'd want to get back to true health and feeling really, really good and having all my friends not being depressed and overweight and unhappy and having conditions. So I think we can work together on this particular project. So that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more on this topic.